Hey Cancer, this is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of September, and we are in eclipse season. There's going to be some eclipses, and we're going to see how they will affect you and how things are going to start moving for you this month. But I will tell you that there's going to be a lot of changes regarding your social circle, the people that you interact with, the people that you let in your life, and it's going to be very stimulating. So I'm going to give you your first tarot reading, your first message for the month. And let's see what the oracles are saying for you for the month of September, the first message. And so far we got some money cards here. Whoa, some money cards. Whoa, we got some wish cards. Woo, money cards. Money cards. Money cards. Money cards. Money cards. Cancer, what is up with you? I do know that Jupiter is in your sun sign. It's going to be there till next summer, but oh boy, look at all these money cards. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 money cards, plus you got the star card, plus you have the abundance card, plus you have the wish card. Okay, my question to you, Cancer. What do you wish for? What do you long for, Cancer, my dear Cancer? This seems like this is going to be a very prosperous month for you. I do know that based on your cards that the money is going to grow and flow, and there's going to be periods of abundance, wishes and dreams come true. You can reach your goals. What is your goal? What is that one specific important goal that you have in your life, Cancer? Because I'm telling you, September can be a tremendously wonderful month for you. Not only do you have money cards, but you got big money cards. This card means material wealth, financial wealth, stability. This is what this card means. This card means that you're going to balance your bills, balance your money. You know, you're going to be able to pay off a few bills. You're going to have some peace. You're going to be able to enjoy yourself, kick your feet up, not have to worry about your bills being paid. And also your mind is going to be on what? Your mind is going to be on making that money. Woo! Come on now, Cancer. You got a fabulous read. And of course, we got the water sign. That's you. Person tapping into their intuitive nature. Emperor means you're going to be in charge of stuff. Yes. Okay, let's get some information cards on what is coming your way. Now, listen. Okay. The planet Saturn, the planet of karma, the planet of restrictions, but the planet of building to another level is in your house of information. And you're going to have a solar eclipse in that same house. What does that mean? That means the way you get information, retain information, is going to change. There's going to be new beginnings on who you socialize with, who you listen to, who you interact with, who you get your daily, facts from. There's going to be a new mental shift for you. Saturn is no nonsense. Saturn is saying, look, it is time to take an overlook of your life. You know, if there's something that you need to finish regarding your education, do you need to go back to school? Do you need to study for a test? Whatever it is time to go to another level. Go to another level, Cancer. Go to another level. Let's get another card on Saturn entering into your house of information, your house of the mind. It says friendships. Now, I had spoken to you earlier about changing your friendships. You are going to change your friendships. The people that you've been hanging around with that have the same old information, the same old conversation, doing the same old thing, you are going to not spend so much time with them. I didn't say cut them off, but you're going to be restrictive. Saturn is the planet of restrictions. You're going to restrict them having so much access to you. You know, you keep talking about the same old dumb stuff, gossiping, talking about, this person's boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, talking about your neighbors or talking about stupid stuff. You're going to restrict certain people from having mental access to you. Yes, you are, Cancer. Let's get another card on Saturn. Now, listen, Saturn's going to do it, and you got a lunar eclipse, full moon. Now, full moon always brings information. There's going to be some full moon. You're going to have a fallout with somebody that you interact with, some sort of associate. And you know what? Once you have that falling out, you're going to have peace. You know what? You need peace. Ending. You're going to rethink who you associate with. You're going to rethink people that you have planned in your future. You know how we have plans like, me and my girlfriend, once I, do this and we're going to be socializing this. I don't know. You can cut off people out of your life after that full moon on the 7th. You know, it's a reality check. You're going to go through a reality check with that lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse is emotion. Somebody you have emotional ties to, you may be ending some emotional ties on the 7th. But one thing is, once you get rid of certain people, your creativity is going to grow. Because you know why? Certain people can drain your energy. Have you ever gotten on the phone with somebody? You know, you busy and up, and by the time you get finished talking with them, you want to go lay down. You don't know, it's like, you know, you change your mind focus altogether. Well, there's going to be more creativity coming your way after the full moon lunar eclipse on the 7th. And not only that, but you're going to be creative about your future plans. You're going to be focusing on reaching your goals in a creative way. And you're going to have more reality visions that are based in reality, realistic. Things that you can achieve. Things that you want to achieve, things that you can achieve. Yes, absolutely, Cancer, absolutely. Okay. On the 6th, listen, your mind, your intuition is going to be so strong. When Uranus, the planet Uranus is a planet of enlightenment. You are going to be enlightened about stuff that's been hidden. This is going to be a good revelation month for you. On the 6th, Uranus is going to go retrograde in your house of the soul, and something you need to let go of, break free from, is going to happen. Whoa, negativity. Somebody that does not mean you well, you're going to break free of them. The planet Uranus is going to help you release negativity. Okay, doesn't have to be a person. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemies. It can be a bad habit that you have attached yourself to. Drinking, substances, gambling, spending, overeating, gossiping, being late, closed-mindedness. You are going to break away from when Uranus, the planet of innovation and enlightenment, goes retrograde in the house of your soul. The devil don't have a chance. You're going to give the devil something. You listen. You're going to have the strength to fight whatever the evil forces are in your life, okay? All right, let's see what else is going on. You're going to become unstuck. Things that are hidden in the dark will come to light. You may have a falling out with somebody. Prepare. Get your battle gear on. Get your armor of God on. Put your armor of God on. You may have to go through some sort of serious battle to cut something loose because somebody's been stealing your ideas, your energy, maybe even your money, maybe even your self-worth. They don't want you to think well about yourself, trying to cut you down. Always got something negative to say. You're going to get rid of these people. That Uranus is going to come and say, you think so? We're going to stop this mess. We're going to stop the negative mess. We're going to stop this. The Holy Spirit is going to stop this negative mess in your life, Cancer, starting on the 6th when Uranus goes retrograde. And guess what? It may bring some enlightenment regarding love. Your intuition is going to be strong. And you're going to make some major decisions. Be prepared to make a very tough decision after the 6th. Something you've been meaning to do, need to do, you're going to do. You're going to do, and guess what? It may not be that easy, but you're definitely going to do it, okay? All right. Woo! Interesting. So listen. Okay, we were talking about information and socializing and moving around, but guess what? Whoever you cut off is going to be replenished because on the 21st, there is a new moon in your social sector. You're going to be moving around, meeting new people, brand new people. The world is open for you to meet new people. You know, Cancer, you can be so attached to folks. Time to become detached and find something new, somebody new, some different things to do, some social activities with new associates. Yes. Yes, Cancer, yes. Okay. All right. And plus, the people that you've been hanging with, they may not have been good friends with you, but you're going to make some new associates. And also, there may be a chance to improve your love life. Woo! Definitely be around people that are prosperous, have positive ideas. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to make this decision for yourself because sometimes it is hard to break free of associations and friendships that we have had. You have relied on them, you feel comfortable with them, but just because you feel comfortable with them don't mean they're good for you. Let's get some information cards on this. What's going to happen with that new moon Solar eclipse. So eclipses are like triggers. Something's going to be triggered. Something going to happen with a new friendship, a new association. You may have to let somebody go to let somebody else new in your life. Protection, you are protected. There is protection against anything you decide to do regarding your friendships this month. New direction with friendships. Guess what? You may even take a trip. You've been thinking about going somewhere. Good time to take a trip. Let's see what else is here. Discernment. Use your discernment. Don't make a decision on what, unless you check with your spirit guides. What is your spirit guides telling you? What is your instincts telling you? What direction to take? What direction to take? Now, this is interesting because you see the clouds around this person's mind. You are going to be involved in accepting and being receptive to new information. You're going to open your mind. Those clouds, those closed-minded thoughts that you've been having, those people that you have surrounded yourself with that think selfishly and, same old stuff you're going to get rid of. And guess what? Oh, the pleasure factor is here. Oh, I got something to tell you about. I'm going to hold on to this card. I'm going to save this card. I got something to tell you, Cancer, that you're going to... Man, you're not going to get that card right now. Let me replace that card with another card regarding that new moon and realization. Remember I was mentioning the word realization. Visions, goals based in realization. Can you really make it happen? Can you really make it happen? Something that you want, can you really make it happen? Okay. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication and thought, is going to be entering into your house of home, your family, so family situation, people you live with. On the 18th, time to have those conversations. Time to have conversations with people. Okay? There's your home right there. Boom! Time to be thinking about your home. Time to be having conversations with the people you live with, your family members. You want to have improvement. Improve relationships. Improve conditions, all right? And I'm going to be honest with you that on the 22nd, the sun is going to enter into your house of the home. This is a beautiful card. It is a card of happiness, foundation, structure. See people waving at you. They're waving at you. They're happy. These are happy neighbors. That's a switch. These are happy neighbors, people that are pleasant to be around. Okay? And so that's going to be interesting. Mercury is going to bring some information about your home. You're going to be thinking about some things you need to do. You're not going to be stressed out. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Wanted some kind of expansion. Not being disappointed about things. You got beautiful, beautiful cards. Woo-wee. There's going to be some projects or things that you're going to work on. Situations that need improvement. You know what I'm saying? You want to improve things, work on things, start something new, especially with that sun moving into your house of family on the 22nd. Better living conditions, more loving conditions, more comfort, more joy, more harmony, getting things together, being with people that you enjoy being with people you enjoy being with. Yes. Okay, let's get some information cards on what's going to happen with your home situation this month. What can happen with your home situation this month? Here we go. Be careful with financial constraints. If you want to improve your house, don't go overboard. Because you're going to say, I want this, and that. Boom. Balance, yin and yang mean whatever you do it with a sense of balance so you can enjoy it. Woman holding a coin. Listen. Oh, I got something to tell you. There may be an opportunity to make more money around the 22nd of this month. Either a new job, work possibility, promotion, raise, a second job, more hours. Woo! Look for money to start increasing around the 22nd in your life. The 22nd in your life. Okay? Now, there's some other things happening. The other things is that your relationships are going to improve. Mercury is going to be in your house of communications, followed by Venus. And guess what? Better love. Better love possibilities. It's going to be good for socializing, meeting people, talking to people, interacting with people, social activities. Yes. Venus on the 19th will be entering into your house of communications. Oh, these are a lot of air. What is going on with money with you, Cancer? What is it? The money just flows. Oh my goodness. Options. You going to get rid of some bad habits that's stopping you. Look, you worried about something. Listen, if the money comes and flows, do the right thing with it. Don't be going out spending stuff that you don't need, okay? Because better things are coming, better things are happening. Let's get some information card on your money and your love life. Let's do love. Love and money. Let's see what's going on. Forgive. Okay, this is love. Somebody from the past is going to try to come back, or a person that you're with, they're going to try to make up and make things better. That is totally up to you. One more card. And step up and lead. Step up and lead. Okay, this could be regarding your money, because that's the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is about money. Sign of Capricorn, that's about money. Okay, get one more card. Okay, one more card. Access the situation. Figure out what you want to do before you say yes or no to anything. So remember this card. Aha. So Cancer, before I give you a reading on this card, I want you to do me a favor. If you like my videos, can you click like and subscribe so I can make more of them for you? Because I really have much pleasure sending you these videos, okay? Okay, Cancer. Yes, on the 22nd, Mars, the planet of passion, enters into your house of love. What? Pleasure principle, fun, romance. The sexy principles are all around. Socializing with your friends, having a good time. Having a good time. And let's just see what's going to happen with that Mars on the 22nd. You know, you may want a new future for yourself regarding love, romance, and possible friendships, because you want more. The hunger, you want more. You are hungry for more, Cancer. You are hungry for more. So, Cancer, this has been your Astro Tarot reading for the month of September. And if you'd like to know what else is going on in your chart, you can contact me at KimAllen.com. That is KimAllen.com.